get a lot better.
What those young guys learn tonight when they find out?
Excuse me.
I think we all found out we're just going to have to play with a lot more intensity. We're going to have to cut them out and compete and play harder than we did in this game. And Pikeville came out, and it seemed like they was more prepared and ready to play than we were.
You're probably not going to get 50-something free throw attempts every game as a team, but are you all more suited to get to the line more often this year, especially if they're going to call it tight on the bumps and all like they're supposed to?
Yeah, Coach Cal has been talking about it, especially with the dribble drive offense. I mean, as much as we drive, we kind of expect to get more fouls called, but I mean, hopefully it keeps working out that way.
DeAndre said Coach wasn't happy. DeAndre said Coach wasn't happy. How'd you see it?
Yeah, because like we said earlier, our intensity wasn't where it should be, and we felt as if we didn't play as hard as we should have.
What do you feel like you did well tonight? What do you feel like you need to improve on?
We have a whole lot we need to improve on. One thing being is the amount of tempo and the amount of intensity we play with. We're going to have to step up our game of play, especially as the competition gets harder. And we got to come out ready to go from the beginning. Pikeville came out and did a great job being ready to go, and seemed like more prepared than we was at the beginning of the game.
What do you think you've got to do, Darius? He said he thought he did. You know, at times, you know, you were going along good, and then you let down.
I think I just have to stay with it the whole game. And like I said, I think I was one of the guys who need to pick my intensity up, especially on the defensive end. And I think it'll get better with experience and just getting to play with each other really. And we use this game to see where we is at, and I think, like I said, it'll get better.
Coach was talking about practices being more physical now. You think that's the way?
Yeah, I can definitely see that happening. Like I said, we didn't play with a lot of intensity. We didn't come out and attack them. They hit us in the mouth from the beginning, and it took a little while for us to retaliate. So I mean, we got to come out and we got to play more physical, play with a lot more intensity, and be ready to go.
You surprised how upset Cal was, or you've been through this before, so you understand it's November and you guys will get it together?
Oh, yeah, I understand, and I think a few of us could tell that our intensity wasn't where it should have been. And like I said, we got to play a lot harder than that, especially as the competition gets harder. And I think, like I said, this was our first game just to see where we was at and see what we need to work on. So I think we'll do a great job of getting better at it.
Were you surprised how much Cal was on you? In other words, will practice tomorrow be tougher than the game tonight?
No, I wasn't really surprised. Coach Cal is always pretty intense after the games, before the games, or whenever. So, I mean, he just wants us to be the best. And like he said, we just use this as to see where he's at.
We sometimes